Today we're going to talk about solitude, and I'd say that it's kind of what I'm currently going through, and it has its pros and cons. Now, for a person that wants to grow, get better in life, and just do things differently from what you used to do them like, solitude is the answer. For someone that's currently depressed and doesn't seem to believe in anybody that's in their life and doesn't seem to have anything going good for them, solitude is the answer. Now, how do you get into solitude? You don't have to delete your social media to go private or go silent or go ghost or whatever they call it. You don't have to tell people, hey, bro, I'm leaving for the next 6 months. Y'all not going to hear from me. All you have to do is find something that you genuinely appreciate and love and put your entire soul, sweat, blood, and tears into it. Every single day, multiply, multiply, multiply. You'll reach a point where you'll see that you don't even want to open social media anymore. I have TikTok accounts, I have Instagram accounts, I have Twitter accounts. The only social media that I actively open every single day is Twitter. The fact that you're able to step away from the chaos of the world and just learn to shine on your own speaks volumes. Now there will be people that try to discourage you and say things like, "Oh, but like you're only avoiding people because you have avoidant attachment, whatever." I don't even know what that means, bro. I genuinely I think it's a term generated by social media. I don't know what avoidant attachment means. I genuinely don't know. But there will be people that try to discourage you and tell you that, oh, you're only doing this because you're depressed, or you're only doing this because you just got out of a breakup, or you're only doing this because you feel like you're running out of time or whatever. People will always try to find reasons for your actions. Always, like it's always going to be like that. But I have been in isolation for more than a year now, and the only people that I see every single day on a daily basis are my family members, my mom, my dad, my brother, and occasionally I'll get on a video call with my best friend, and that's about it. Um, but during this time of being isolated and being alone, I have learned quite a lot about myself, about life, about what I like, my standards, what I don't like. And you also tend to think a little bit more about the things you did, you didn't do, and you could have done differently. Um, I believe that there's a lot of people that would rather go on a power trip or whatever trip, losing themselves trip, just to prove a point when the people you're trying to prove that point to aren't listening. And that's the main thought process behind me. Is like when I talk to someone, does this person really want to talk to me? And that for me is more than enough to tell me that yeah, I don't want to do this no more. You know. But all jokes aside, if you are currently going through something right now, or you want to do things differently, you want to become a better person, and you want to learn how to shift your energy towards better things, you need to learn how to be on your own. You need to learn how to be all alone. No people around you, no friends around you, no boyfriend, no girlfriend, nothing. Just you locked up in a room all day. Now look, they will disguise it as depression. They will. But deep down, you know that you're moving forward. You're going to the gym every day. You're praying every day. You're hitting push-ups every day. You know, you have a reason to live. And that's what I was saying in the beginning of the video. In order for solitude to work, because you're not just going to randomly wake up tomorrow and decide, yeah, I'm going to become a private person. In order for that to work, you genuinely need to find something that you want to dedicate your entire life to. And I mean entire life. Every single bit of your life. Every single bit. Only then will you understand that, okay, cool, this is what is needed of me. I promise you that that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Um, I don't know what I said in half of this video. I was probably yapping, but for the parts that I was making sense, take those home and write them down. Yeah, I'll probably pick up this camera whenever I feel like talking again. Goodbye.